Hi, today we're in Zhuhai in the Gongbei neighborhood. We're gonna walk through a wet market and show you guys what it's like, and then a little bit of an urban village, and towards the end of the video I'll show you what is happening to a lot of urban villages, especially here in Guangdong, southern China. This wet market is 2 stories. On the ground floor, it's all seafood. And then upstairs, they have fruits and veggies and meat. Zhuhai is a coastal town. Seafood is very popular here. Lots of seafood options. Now we'll head upstairs, look at the fruits and veggies in the meat section. It's a real typical wet market here. The wet markets are becoming less popular. Usually the middle class and upper folks do not buy their food at these kind of places. It's a lot of the old neighborhoods come here. In a different video, I'll show you what a normal grocery store looks like. So most people do not shop at these kind of markets, but in these old neighborhoods, they're still popular. Here's the produce section. Let's see, we're gonna buy some bananas today. Ni hao, 这些多少钱？3个5你要吗？3个5。That's not the small one. 这不是这个 ？This? No. 哦，这些。Yeah. 哦，对。Sorry. 这些。这个多少钱？啊？这个多少钱？这个挣5万，这个3块5。你有哪一个？没熟 ，it's not very yellow。对对对。可以。这个 OK。So that's about a pound and a half of these small bananas. 650 RMB. 90 cents about. Uh-huh. 650. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Payment successful. It just announced to the vendor that she got her money. We got our bananas and we're moving on. Here they have lots of tofu, fried tofu, sheets of tofu, bean curd, garlic, and vegetables. So that's about it here from the wet market. And on the way back we'll walk through a urban village, and then I'll show you what's going on with a lot of urban villages lately. This little area is very indicative of the urban villages, especially in Guangdong, China. A lot of these small old houses were farmers, and during China's economic reform in the 70s and 80s, the city sprung up around them, and then all of a sudden this rural house that used to be on a farm is now in the middle of the city. The people also migrated into these urban villages from rural farms over the last 30-40 years, and now they're some of the cheapest places to get rent, and the owners of the homes are still renting them out to farmers that moved from the countryside to the city.
各位亲爱的顾客朋友，您好，欢迎光临新乐都超市。为了感谢您对本超市的支持和帮助，本超市特别推荐小顾客帮助给您。
You can see in the urban villages, a lot of the houses are very old, built in the 60s and 70s. They're very lively neighborhoods, lots of little shops, lots of small business people. Congested, crowded, small streets. A lot of the cities are working to improve services and things to these urban villages. You can see the street is so small. Can't get a fire truck or ambulance down there. And as China modernizes, that's becoming more of a problem. More and more across cities all over China, these little villages are going away. So interesting to see them while they're here. So there's a glimpse into an urban village here. And in the next clip, I'll show what's happening to these kind of places. All right, here's a little bit of a different perspective of an urban village. This was just like what we walked through, but you can see they've torn it all down. They're building a big new commercial development here. The houses here are people who refuse to sell to the developers. And whether they're still waiting on their price, if they're never going to sell, we don't know. But everything's been torn down. They're putting in footings. They're getting ready to build a commercial development here. And that's what's happening to a lot of these urban villages. You can see the coastline there, the Zhuhai Hong Kong Macau Bridge. This neighborhood in Guangdong, Zhuhai, it's the Gongbei neighborhood. We're the closest to the Macau border. Just past that clock tower, those buildings in the background, those are all in Macau. So we're within walking distance to Macau here. And you can see what's going on with a lot of those old urban villages.